Hi, my name is Carl. I'm going to film today my process from going from Bangkok back to Shanghai. It's my first time to go back to Shanghai since the coronavirus outbreak started end of January. We're now sitting on the plane, and as you can see, the plane is pretty full. Everybody's wearing a mask. So right now we are halfway through the trip to Shanghai, and the flight attendant just took our temperature with a very super modern laser thermometer. Questions asking us if we've been into Hubei province the last 14 days or if we had any contact with people from Hubei, and if we are experiencing any fever, fatigue, coughing or any other medical system. So now we've just been given this paper by the flight attendant explaining to us how to deal with the process for everybody that's coming into Shanghai or coming back to Shanghai. If you look at the first bullet point, it says that every person that comes into Shanghai border must register online. I think they health situation. The second point, when you go back home, you have to register with your neighborhood committee or your hotel and do temperature checks of yourself. And if you have dry cough, fever or fatigue, you must call within 24 hours the 24-hour hotline, fever hotline. And if you need to go to hospital, you must go to the designated fever clinics. Now, if you look at the third point, it says that if you have been in contact with people from Hubei or people who have been feeling sick with the above symptoms during the last 14 days, or you have history of being in contact with these people, you must isolate yourself for 14 days. So now we have just landed in very foggy Shanghai. Let's wait and see what happens when we get out of the plane. Okay, so now it's maybe better to hold the handrail with a disinfectant tissue. So it's the first time I don't have to wait at all to pass customs and immigration at Pudong Airport. Also, in order to take the taxi, you have to go through a temperature check. I'm finally now safely in the taxi, going back home, with the window open, of course. So this is the end of the journey from Bangkok back to Shanghai. It was a fairly easy one, but a very unusual one and a very different one from what I used to. Starting in Bangkok, where many people wear masks, and in the plane, many safety instructions, papers to fill in, temperature check, then arriving in Shanghai, these people in the white suits. Then getting into the terminal building, all these checks and declarations to make. I have to say I'm quite happy to be back home, even if all the family and the friends told me to stay away from China for now. The fact is, I think Shanghai is quite safe now, since everybody's being tracked. It's been stopped for 2 weeks, and now getting ready to start myself 14 days of quarantine.